Hello, this is Erica, and I'm doing your reading for what is it? We done no, we got to do Earth. Earth signs. All right, and this is good for whenever you see it, and the future card will be for like the next 1 to 2 months. All right, so let's see real quick, briefly, what's been going on in the past. What's been going on in the past for my Earth signs? What's been going on in the past for my Earth signs? Give me one card. Alright, what's been going on in the present? And one card for the future. Do that. Alright, so the past, well shit, we have the Devil. Present, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Star upright for the future. So it's pretty ballin'. You're going from the past, the Devil, into the future, the Star. Alright, so let's clarify the past. Clarify the past for me, for my Earth signs. Give me 3 cards for clarity. Give me 3 cards for clarity. We have the Lovers. Shit. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So I definitely feel like it has to do with a relationship. I mean, you have the Devil here and you have the Lovers. So I feel like in the past you were dealing with a toxic relationship, and it doesn't have to be abusive, which it could have been, but definitely something that made you feel like definitely restricted. But you know, you were in love. You thought they were your soulmate, your twin flame. But you realized that it just wasn't going to go anywhere, or wasn't healthy for you. You have the Queen of Wands reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like even though you had this really intense connection with somebody, it made you feel like they could have gaslighted you, meaning like you could have had intuitive hints of like, I don't feel like something's right, or like, I don't think you are really where you say you are. And they would make you feel crazy, you know, like, oh, why would you say that? Like, you know, you're always like this, you're so insecure, and that's why you're saying this. But then to find out, like, they could have been sneaking around. And you feel like, you know, it was a waste of time, it was a waste of money, it was a waste of energy, basically. So, let's go into the present. Clarify the present for my Earth signs. 3 cards. Clarify the present for my Earth signs. You have the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands in the reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. So in the present, I feel like you're having a hard time balancing out what you want. Like, I feel like you might just be more worried about, not worried about yourself, but just like kind of having fun, like casual. Like, you're like, man, came out of real bad relationship. I'm not ready to commit to somebody. I haven't finished healing. I'm not looking for long term. Like right now, I just want to casually be with anybody that they can match me in what I give, you know, an equal give and take. I feel like you're more focused on your money right now, and you just, you know, I feel like there's some times where you do feel like you want to, you know, try to find another relationship, but I feel like you go back and forth of wanting to find a relationship and telling yourself it's not worth it right now. You're in a kind of in a fuck it place because, you know, what you went through was a lot. And that shit, it takes a while to be able to recover and to fully be, you know, ready to give your time to somebody. And kudos to you that you're not just trying to fill the void, you know, with another person. So, the Star in the present. Clarify the Star for me. Give me 3 cards. Clarify this wanted to come out. The Moon. And I feel like don't take life so seriously right now. You had you know, in the past it was a major arcana, in the future is a major arcana, but right now in the present, it's a minor arcana. Like, I feel like, you know, just relax, take it easy. Any major decisions, like, don't do anything you don't have to do, and don't put any more stress on yourself than you have to. Like, just have fun, go out casually, like, work on your money. Like, right now, just kind of just focus on you more so. So in the present, with the moon, 7 of Swords in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the reverse. So I feel like for the present, I mean, for the near future, like 1 to 2 months out, and remember, like, this is the timeline you're on. Anything can change. You can decide to make a drastic change in your life that will change the timeline and the course of your life. So this is just what is on your current timeline. Okay? If you continue with the same thoughts, patterns, behaviors, blah, 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 blah. So you have the moon, the 7 of Swords reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. So I feel like in the future, you know, in the near future, you're going to focus more on what do you want out of life. I'm hearing that some of you might start focusing more on like your spiritual side, like trying to develop intuition, trying to develop your connection with your spirit guides. If you're a medium, you're going to try to develop that more, or try to find out what is your psychic abilities. And it might actually happen randomly. You might get, you know, like, you might have a dream about a dead person. I'm hearing around the full moon. So you might just want to embrace that, you know? But also, I feel like in the future, you're going to be focusing more on, again, like I said, what do you want out of life? What is reality? What is an illusion? You know, I feel like doing some shadow work too. Like, okay, you know, in the past, I believe that all women, you know, just want money, or all men are dogs. Like, you're realizing having that thought pattern is bringing more of that into your life. So I feel like you're wiring a lot of your belief systems and what you believe about yourself. And you're seeing like those things of how you have been harmful to yourself. And what I mean is, like, you could have let insecurity like really get to you. You know, in the past, your ex or, you know, somebody close to you could have been like, God, man, you're so skinny. And in that stuck in your head, you know, of like, man, I'm so skinny. Why would, you know, people look at me? I hate how skinny I am. Like, you let that get to yourself. But I feel like in the near future, like, you're going to start working on that and realizing, like, you are who you are, and you are beautiful and attractive the way you are. There are many different types of people. We all look different, and everybody has their own thing. You know, just because one person had something to say about it doesn't mean it's the end all be all. And if you've been teased about it your whole life, I know it's harder to move from that mindset, from that belief, but I believe that you're going to be reprogramming a lot of those things within yourself. And you could be working with affirmations. If you haven't already, affirmations are a really great way to reprogram your brain into a certain thought pattern so it doesn't default to a negative. If you struggle with anxiety and depression, I feel like you're going to be working on that too. Again, you could be doing it with reprogramming. I think it's Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer, I think, talks about that. Joe Dispenza does. Those are two authors that are really good about showing you how the mind works and how it influences your life, and how you, by changing your mind, you can change your life. And with the Hierophant here in the reverse, I feel like, you know, maybe it's not time for love. I do feel like, again, it's reiterating maybe that you should take some more time to dive into your spiritual life. And that will also help reveal a lot of the battles that you've been facing. I feel like, you know, a lot of the obstacles you've been facing, you've been seeing it at a physical level, but really it has spiritual roots in it. And when you get to those, or emotional roots, but, there's spiritual practices that you can do in order to help heal those parts of yourself. So I feel like in the near future, like the next 1 to 2 months, you're really going to be working on yourself in a deeper level, which is amazing because I feel by you doing that with the star, by you working on yourself in a deeper level and figuring out those things that you might have not been so kind to yourself about, that you are going to end up manifesting beautiful things into your life. I'm hearing beautiful things, and that's how it works. We attract things on the same vibration that we are on. And unfortunately, negative beliefs, and a lot of them are subconscious, they will attract, those things into our lives. So even though we think, we're happy and content, those subconscious beliefs are still lingering and we haven't dealt with them. And so it attracts situations into our lives that really makes us deal with it. And if we repress it or don't deal with it or just think, oh, that's just a fluke, that happened, like it's going to happen again. So, look at some patterns in your life, journal out, how your life has been and see if there's any patterns of, negative things that have happened, and see what your belief systems are and see, how they can correlate. All right. Let me see additional messages first. All right. Any additional messages for my earth signs? Give me 3 cards for additional messages for my earth signs. All right. We have, you're looking at the symptoms, not the root cause. Crocodile, and work on things you love. So exactly like what I was just talking about, we happen to manifest a lot of symptoms and we don't look at the root cause. Again, if you believe that all people of the sex that you're attracted to, or, however your sexuality is, if you believe that no one can love you because of the way you look, or they are all bad people, those bad relationships coming into your life are the symptoms. The root cause would be what happened to start that belief system. Was it a parent that might have made a rude comment about how you look? Was it you being teased at school that ingrained that belief system? Was it your first love that did something like that, So we have to look at the root cause of what's going on. But like I said, I feel in the near future, you're really going to be working on those things. With the crocodile, I really feel like it's a twofold answer. I feel like if a person from your past, especially that you went through the situation with, comes back and tries to say, I've changed, I'm different, I realize what I did wrong, I feel like it's a crocodile. It's crocodile tears. I feel like they really haven't changed. And if you accept them back, they're going to repeat the same pattern again. And it's going to suck again. So be very careful of people coming back from the past saying they've changed, because I feel like it's not true. Also, I feel with the crocodile, it's also saying that don't let everybody know what you're doing. Right now is the time to work on you. And it's almost like a crocodile, how they're sneaky. You don't know they're there until they're already freaking there. And so I'm feeling like it's saying that, the moves that you're making, don't let anybody know. Don't let anybody put negative energy onto the healing that you're trying to do right now. Don't let anybody put their mouths on your life right now, on the things you're trying to accomplish, on what you're trying to do with yourself. If you're trying to work on a business, even casually date, just don't let anybody know your moves right now. I feel like that is important, that there might be some people in your life, they might mean well, but they will automatically turn the situation negative and put negative energy into it. And ain't nobody got time for that, right? And work on those things you love. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's part of the healing process. It's part of raising your vibration. Work on things you love, hobbies you love, even try to get into maybe some new stuff. If you've never painted before, there's a couple of, if you're not comfortable with actual paint or anything, You can download different free apps on a tablet. Like, I think it's, what is it? Autodesk? I don't know. But there's a lot of free apps where you can draw and paint and stuff like that on a tablet. And it really does take a lot of the, like, uncertainty of, I don't know what the hell I'm doing out of it. All right. So let me get some advice cards. I'm going to get 3 advice cards. What advice do you have for my earth signs? What advice do you have for my earth signs? 3 cards, please. We have 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the High Priestess in the reverse. All right, so for advice, I feel like, don't try to heal faster than the process takes, I guess. Sometimes, we get out of a bad situation and we want to pretend everything's okay. Like, no, I'm good. Nah, fuck that person. I don't care. When in reality, like, we're still hurting and we're trying to fake the funk. I feel like this is saying, like, give yourself the proper time to grieve. Like, a good thing too is journaling out, situations that happen that really hurt you. And give yourself the space to cry. Crying is so cathartic, and it will release a lot of emotions that we didn't know we had, and sometimes it will bring up stuff from the past that we didn't know. But with the 10 being here, I feel like you're on the tail end of, healing from this situation that you dealt with in the past. And healing from a lot of stuff that you've held throughout your life, with doing a lot of shadow work that you'll be doing. But I feel like, ride that high vibe, positive vibration. Get into a space where you build your confidence. The more that you feel good about yourself, the more that people will see you in that light. Like, it is a very crazy thing of, like, I've always been big pretty much my whole life. And I've always struggled with not feeling attractive. And guys saying, you have a pretty face, but I finally started changing what I feel about myself and how I talk to myself and being like, that's what men want. They want that thicky thick. It is amazing to see how men have responded differently to me, or I've attracted only those that would be attracted to me in my life. It's crazy. But that shit works for real. So I feel like really start working on loving yourself and knowing that you deserve to be praised. You deserve to be recognized. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be, feel like you're winning for once. With the High Priestess in the reverse, I feel like, again, with the intuition, I feel like, you might not trust your gut instincts, or even though you're not supposed to do something, you'll do it anyways because you feel like you're being compassionate or you feel like you're not being judgmental. But I feel like with the High Priestess reverse is saying, no, you need to trust your gut instincts regardless. Even if people think you're going to be mean or people think that you're, an ass, whatever, it doesn't matter. Trust those first gut instincts and go off of that. And the more that you trust your gut instincts, the more that you'll receive intuitive messages. All right. So I hope that resonates. And I hope that you guys have a lovely, lovely month, 2 months, 6 months, year, lifetime. I love you guys. Hopefully I will be posting some stuff, regularly and consistently. Depends on my school. But let me know if I want to do other videos, not just tarot, but stuff on maybe how to do shadow work or different books that I read. Possibly even just weird stuff like shadow people or, cryptids or whatever. Just let me know if you got this far in the video. Love and light. I love you guys. Have a great day.